Peace and love. Welcome in to all of our lovelies catching the replay. It's a pleasure to share this space with you. How are you in this present moment? Peace and welcome in to all of you joining us live. Hey, hey. And if you're catching the replay, y'all turn your notifications on. Set the intention to vibe with the CMT, the Crystaline Mars Tribe live. We welcome you here, new and true, baby boo. Peace, Nuna knows. Hi, how are you? Peace, Jessica. How have you been, Jessica? Walls Jr., peace and love to all of you. Hey, hey. It's only been a day, but it feels like an eternity. What y'all doing? What y'all doing right now? Where y'all at? Where you at? You at home? Are you at home? You on the road? You in your room? You in your kitchen? Where you at? Baby, where you at? No. Peace, Taquan. We're going. Where y'all at in your house or wherever you are? For real, I really want to know. Peace, Starboy. Starboy's at home. Okay. Are you in the bed? Like, I'm really trying to be the fly on the wall right now. Like, are you in the bed? You in the kitchen? Instagram is glitching. Instagram is glitching, but we're not going to start that bitching. You're on the couch, all lonely with a beer. Okay, thank you for the visual. My cheeks hurt. Crystal said, I meant Crystal. What Crystal at? Crystal in here yet? Crystal K? Crystal K. Starboy said, Jessica said, I've been doing good. I'm at home. Okay. Peace, Apex. Peace, Lakita. 496. You already know. Peace and love to all of you over here on TikTok as well. Eva, thank y'all for the likes and the gifts and all those good things. Jessica's in her living room right now. Okay. I really appreciate y'all sharing that. I don't know why. I appreciate the visual. Oh my God, my cheeks really hurt. Talking about in the cut, rolling doobies up. Wake up, bake up. Gotta get my cake up. Peace, KJ, Ray Bay. Damn, y'all. For real, chill out. Let's go ahead and start. Peace and love, baby boo. We welcome you new and true to the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madam Zuble Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. If you are seeking any spiritual guidance, if you'd like some intimate one-on-one services spiritually, you can book on the website CrystallineMars.com. There you can also shop your handcrafted spiritual tools, gems, jewels, and you'll get free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. I have been getting a lot of back in stock requests from y'all. We do have a lot of charm bracelets that are out of stock, but we have a lot that are still in stock. But if you don't know, a lot of our pieces are one of a kind. So it's very challenging for me to duplicate anything that you see. I could definitely get close to the energy if you like the color theme, or if you just like the energy of the stones. We can definitely rearrange something or set up something, arrange something custom and tailored to your needs. So feel free to email us or DM us, reach out, and I'd love to create a custom piece for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. If it's out of stock, that does not mean it's not available to you. It just will not look identical. Okay, so thank y'all though for the orders that y'all have been placing. Thank you for the grace that you have been extending. I appreciate your bookings, your love offerings, your super chats, your super thanks. Thank you for the generous love donations in regards to our baby, our incoming baby, our registry. I keep wanting to say baby shower. We opted out of a baby shower this year, well, for this baby, but we are still open to being showered with love and gifts as we welcome our son within the next 2 weeks. So thank you to everybody who has contributed financially and through gifts, and even just energetically the love that y'all send. We appreciate it, okay? If you would like a reading tonight, you can send your love offerings in through Cash App, PayPal. PayPal keeps trying to slip in there. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, all of the information is down below. Super Chat, all of those good things work as well. So who we going to start with? But let's go ahead and link in together energetically as a collective and leave 4 white hearts in the comments. And we're now going to transition on to the next segment of the stream. Peace and love to y'all over here. Graffiti over here, Ashe, Jeremiah, Be Love, Lee Lux, KJ. I'm going to subscribe to you. Thank you and welcome. Thank you. I say what you are thinking. What I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. Apex said, my 3rd day fasting from the tree. Focused. Pun intended. I love that. How has it been for you? I mean, you said focus, but has it been like a challenge? Have you been feeling triggered to go back? Like, how has it been? I love that. And keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Ashe, Crystal K in here. I called you out earlier. I called your name and I was like, Crystal K, where you at? Peace to Mark from Russia. So, hold on. I got to take a sip real quick. Let me breathe. Because I was slick running out of breath. Could you tell? Could you tell that I was slick running out of breath just a minute ago? I did good. I tried to push through, but I definitely could pause for a sec. So hold on. Y'all go get some tea. Woo! Woo! Okay. All right, y'all. So the message of the moment for episode 496 is your ancestors will be gifting you no later than 8/29. Job well done. Your ancestors will be gifting you no later than 8/29. Job well done. Now, today, at this present moment, it is 8:10, right? Technically, we will be in that 8/29 vibration tomorrow. If you so happen to come across this live after 8:10, after 11, after 8:11, you're still in this window. But 8/29 to 29 adds up to 11. So that's the 8/11. We're in the 9th year. Tomorrow is 8/11 in the 9th year. Mercury retrograde ends as well. So there's definitely this forward movement. This has everything to do with that of your assignment. This has everything to do with your assignment. This has everything to do with your vision. This has everything to do with resources. This has everything to do with your initiation. Okay, so out of nowhere, I think around 6 p.m. earlier, I just, my niece, she showed me some video and the guy was, it was like a video that had a caption up there and he was like, this is me sitting at the table because trying to do my homework because I don't know how many apples Johnny had. And the song that was playing in the back was Silent Night by the Temptations. Y'all know that one? Silent Night. Doom, doom, doom. Holy night. So I laughed because every time I hear that song, I think about Mr. Brown from Medea. And he was at his daddy's funeral, right? And so I'm starting to sing it. And I was like, I also connect that to Friday after next. Mind you, my due date is Friday after next. I'm like, okay. And just connecting it with this energy, this portal, like I said, this 8/11, 8/29 energy. There's significance about this upcoming Friday. This upcoming Friday, the 15th, that adds up to 6, which is ruled by the planet Venus, which has to do with money, love, healing of relationships. The Friday, next Friday, like the movie, is the 22nd. That's a Virgo new moon. That's going to be bringing a lot of blessings, that are going to be bringing in a lot of energy when it comes to that of the seeds that we have been planting and that of which we've been building towards. Like building fund. I'm hearing building fund right now. Building fund. So fund, F-U-N-D. CAMPFIRESONG song. And then the following Friday is the 29th, which is the 11 energy. So definitely there's going to be this gift bearing energy that's here. And like I said, I connected that to the Mr. Brown Medea movie, the Medea play. And it was from the 2005 play. 2005 may be significant. 2005, 2006, somebody could have transitioned in that year. I was picking up on a grandfather who transitioned in the month of January or February, or this can be masculine energy, because he was like, this is your granddaddy. This is your granddaddy. And so I was picking up on that connection there as well. But there was this heavy initiation and rites of passage energy that I was picking up for the collective. And your ancestors are celebrating you for honoring the assignment, you know, for you not giving up, for you not giving in to those dark thoughts, those thoughts that you were hearing or even telling yourself when it comes to you did too much, you said too much, you were a fool, or you were stupid, or you're not worthy, or you're not needed, or you're not loved, or whatever those dark thoughts were, right? The door is not opening. Whatever those dark thoughts were, you are not giving up. You have not given up, and your ancestors are like, it's coming from all directions. It's coming from all directions. And so I pulled the cards that I pulled out today was the Hangman. And so a lot of us are backed into a corner, to where we've done what we know to do. And we're still doing what we know to do. And so at this point, all you can do is just surrender and just let it unfold as it is. Right? And we have the Hermit here as well. And so with the Hangman and the Hermit, this was heavy on you releasing and allowing yourself to receive the help. You're releasing and allowing yourself to receive the help. We have the Strength in reverse here. Some of us are falling super weak right now, especially as we're in this big Leo energy. A lot of us are putting on this mask, still trying to, you know, just charge ahead, forge ahead, and lead and smile, and Jay Gotten may help you. And it's like deep down inside, I'm stressed. You know, deep down inside, I feel lonely, or deep down inside, I'm tired, you know, and maybe not even deep. It may be at the surface, you know, with this full moon in Aquarius. A lot of things have been coming to the surface for us to release, for us to reflect on, and to be honest, like, you know what? I am not doing okay. And after I was channeling that Silent Night energy, I channeled No, No, No by Destiny Child. We ain't saying no, 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 no. Then you saying yeah, 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 yeah. And I saw somebody like dangling candy in somebody's face. And so there could be like this, maybe something that is close, maybe something that you've gotten a taste of, or something like that. And it's like you may feel played with. You may feel played with, whether it's by spirit or this person or these people, where it's just like, yo, like, stop playing in my face. Like, just go ahead and give me what's due to me. And so there's this frustration here. You may go back and forth when it comes to saying yes and saying no to, you know, maybe your purpose, or to receiving, or to surrendering. Like, there could definitely be this power struggle here, but this is definitely your time to surrender. I definitely recommend that when these emotions or these dark thoughts rise to the surface, it's a strong message around write it down and burn that bitch. Write it down and burn that bitch. Write it down and burn that bitch. Okay? Not everything does need to be addressed right now that's coming up, but not like I talked about in the collective reading today that I posted. Not everything needs to be addressed when you think it needs to be addressed, and not everything needs to be addressed in the realm you think it needs to be addressed. Not everything needs to be addressed to whom you think it needs to be addressed. I'm seeing a letter now, to whom this may concern. To whom this may concern. So somebody may literally need to write a release letter, you know, releasing yourself from just trying to carry it all, releasing yourself from the guilt, from the shame for choosing to show up in the way that you are today, you know. So I recommend that you allow yourself to fully feel, and to write it down and burn that bitch. Write it down and burn that bitch. So I'm going to continue to delve a little deeper into this ancestral message. Take it as it resonates. Move the energy around. There could be specific ancestor names that I channel, different things that I channel to confirm, verify that that is that ancestor for you. But at the end of the day, you know who this energy, this message is from. Again, if you would like your own personal reading tonight, this is your time to send your love offerings in. But let's go ahead and tap in with our declaration, which will be, my ancestors celebrate me for honoring the assignment. My ancestors celebrate me for honoring the assignment. My ancestors celebrate me for honoring the assignment. I'm going to say it one more time. One more gain. One more gain. Okay? Do you know my name? My ancestors celebrate me for honoring the assignment. All right. Welcome in, Blaze. How are you, babe? It's a pleasure to have you here with us tonight. Thank you, Callie. Welcome into all of you who have joined. Ashe, 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 ashe. So, Mastery said, I'm currently feeling a little too much. The energy kind of heavy, but I'm smiling through the pain. I said that. Literally. And this is the time for you to really, really, really write it down, make it plain, be honest with yourself. No excuses. No trying to necessarily, well, I won't say no trying to make it make sense, because it may actually make sense while you are where you are, but that doesn't mean you don't feel the pain, or you don't feel the weight, or you still don't feel the worry, right? A lot of you may be leaning into faith or just trying to really trust spirit, but you know, really you like, I'm scared, you know, things are moving slow, or it's getting heavier and heavier. Like, I know that, you know, more wouldn't be put on me than I can bear, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little weak right now. Be honest, and take that space that you need. You don't have to answer all the calls. You don't have to talk to certain people about certain things if you're not ready. You could hit that do not disturb, that I'll call you back later. You know what I mean? And because being that we're feeling so much, we definitely want to make sure that we create a space for us to receive that clarity, for us to neutralize the energy, so we can come with a level head. So we can come with a level head and a leveled energy as a whole, you know, so we're not over talking, so we're not speaking from just a one-sided perspective, you know. So let's see what we got for this ancestral message around this gift here. Or these gifts, because it's not just one. And it's not just physical. It's not just material. It's not only financial. Okay, these are spiritual gifts that are being unlocked. Okay, these are financial gifts that are being unlocked. These are emotional gifts that are being unlocked. And when I say emotional gifts, I mean just the gift of peace. Just the gift of peace. Who need a little peace in their life? Okay? Who wants to create a peaceful environment? Who wants to be the peace in the midst of the chaos? Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen again. So I don't know what's going on with the frequencies in the back. It on pause, but I'm okay with that. So let's see what we got. I'm going to pull some cards really quick. Ashe, welcome in to Baby Boo from, oh, I thought you said where you were from. But hey, you, Basamibu, however you say that. Ashe Blaze. Peace, blessed. What we got here? We have the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse. So maybe somebody felt like their works were in vain. Maybe you feel like your works are in vain. Maybe something isn't turning out in the way that you thought it would, but it's definitely in alignment. I have the cards. I wish I can see them. I'm going to try to slide them here. But y'all know these cards that I pull from are very seasoned. They're very seasoned, y'all. We go live every night, right? Oh, you slid it. You got to slit. And the crease, I have them like a fan. It's like this fanfare energy. Okay. I have them like a fan, and they're all aligned, or they were before I moved them. They were all aligned at the crease. So you may have been feeling like you just wanted to fold. You may want to, somebody may really been having like dark thoughts, because I just heard roll up in a ball and die, curl up in a ball and die. But again, some of y'all may have just been feeling like maybe you've been writing petitions, or, you know, just speaking out to God, to the universe, you know, confessing maybe your truth or whatever it is. But there is this feeling of, was it in alignment? Was it worth it? And it was. A lot of us are experiencing tower moments. We're in the middle of transition right now. We're on episode 496, and that 9 is the energy of transformation, and it's right in the center. So we're in the middle. So when are we going to be out of this? 496. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. 496, 97, 98, 99. This Friday, we're going to be on episode 500. Okay, or stream 500. And when I talked about this 500 being, or this Friday, there being some significance. It is the 15th, Venus day on a Venus energy. That's 6 falling on a Friday. So this is a lot of love, peace, harmony, restoration that's here. Nice, but we are in the middle of the transition right now. So it's a little uncomfortable. And this is what the renewal, this is what comes before the renewal. Okay. Some of us are still getting triggered. Some of us are still getting triggered. There could be certain things that you still have yet to evolve. Like say you still show up late, or say you are still inconsistent in this thing, whatever this is, or say you talk a lot, or say you, I don't know, whatever these things are. And some of us are being called out. Some of us are being called out, and it's triggering. It's like, bitch, shut up. Like, leave me alone. Or I'm doing my best. Or I don't owe you explanation. Or God ain't through me yet. Or, and it keeps coming up because there are some things that needs to be shifted in order for you to really maximize this chapter that you're walking into, in order for you to lead from the position in which your higher self is trying to align you with. So whoever needs to hear this, I want you to try to move past the tone, try to move past the person, and really hear what they're telling you. Because part of it resonates with you. That's why you triggered. Because you ever know, like, when you're not, like, say if somebody call you the N-word, or somebody call you a B, or somebody call you something, if you know you're not that, you're not going to be triggered. Somebody call you a H-O-E, you're not triggered because you're like, who are you talking to? Right? I was in traffic earlier, long story short, the guy stuck his middle finger up at me, and I was like, okay, somebody's having a sour day, you know? And so if you're triggered, then obviously there is some kind of resonance here. Now, how deep it is for you, that's for you to explore. But let's move past the distraction that the emotions may try to bring up and actually tune in so we can pivot and align. I was cleaning yesterday and I came across my photo albums from when I was in the military. I have a photo album from our deployment. I have a photo album from my boot camp. And when I was in boot camp, I was the second leader, essentially. And I know I like looking at back at my past self. That was how long ago? 10 years ago. I had the potential to lead, but I wasn't ready, nor did I want to. So I was okay with being the assistant. I was okay with my position until even that got too heavy because they had responsibilities that they put on me. And I was like dropping the ball. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna let them fire me. I'm gonna let them demote me, you know. And they was trying to call my bluff. And they was like, we gonna demote you if you don't level up. And I was like, go the keys. Go the keys. And that backfired on me because they was like, yeah, no, we're not taking the keys. We still need you to show. I'm like, God damn it. And that's where a lot of collective may have been as well, where you may have just been like, you know what? Lock me up. Throw away the keys. I'm good, love. I'm okay with the assistant position. I'm okay with not even being the assistant. I just sit in the background. I'm cool. I just do my little thing for me. You ain't even got to acknowledge me. I'm cool. And Spirit's like, yeah, no, we're going to lead. You're going to move to this position that you need to be in. Okay. And even now, when people be like, where did you go when you were deployed? I literally can't remember. And I'm like, that is sad. I was on deployment for 7 months, or however, it was about 7 months. Yes, from February to September. So February to September, there could be some kind of, we talked about this transition. Okay. But anyway, maybe something pivoted massively in the month of February or something. Or that's when it started. I don't know. But from February, I returned the beginning of September. Yeah, we left on like Valentine's Day or something like that. I remember. That could be significant around that time for somebody. And we returned like September the 20th something. We came home earlier. And I can't recall anywhere we went. But when I looked back, when I came across my photo album from the deployment, it has a map. And it has all of the places that we stopped at on the map. So it helped me with recalling where I visited across the globe. And so there is this message around that for the collective as well, where it's like, this is a moment for you to reflect on how far you've come. When it feels overwhelming, reflect on where you came from. Reflect on what you overcame. Some of y'all done been around the world and and you like, right now you're feeling lost or you're feeling discouraged. But like I channeled before, you've been here before. This is not your first reset. This is not your first marriage. This is not your first kid. This is not your first time being fired. This is not or maybe for some of us it is our first time. And if it is your first time for any of these things, I hold space, we hold space, and that's why we're here to reassure you, like, baby boo, you're going to make through. You're going to make it through. I kept hearing that as well. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. For some of us, like I was saying with the Mr. Brown, this is your granddaddy. I was thinking about Tyler Perry, and I'm like, damn, I remember he started off with the plays in the early 2000s, and look at him now, you know? And that's the thing. Some of y'all may have been really, this have been an ongoing journey for fucking years. Because like I said, that play was in 2005. So that was 20 years ago. So some of us have been in this cycle for 20 years, lifetimes, you know, and it's just been like, bruh, like I am tired. Somebody may have a 20-year-old and you still got to take care of your children in ways that maybe you wished or hope or pray that they grow up or that they heal or that they make wiser decisions. Some of us may be feeling very discouraged as a parent or as a leader because you may feel like you failed the people beneath you, or, you know, just really disappointed. Really disappointed, very, very frustrated again. Like, I did the best that I could do. I led in the best way that I can, and I still feel like it's in vain, or I'm not appreciated, or, you know, and no, that's not the case. And that's why we're channeling this energy now. That's why we're gathering in this space right now. That's why the message of the moment is your ancestors will be gifting you no later than. So expect for things to unfold, and don't be fixated on how it unfolds, because that's when the disappointment is going to come in. Expect and be open to the energy flowing in that is in alignment with your value, that reflects your value, that reflects your worth. Be open to receive the energy that is en route that reflects your value and your worth. Okay? So I'm going to get into the cards, bitch, because it's time for me to breathe again. Ashe. Apex said, deep. I was second in command in my naval boot camp. So you were, it was A-Rock. So you were A-Rock. So were you doing the cadence too? Were you doing cadence? Let's get the likes up, y'all, on YouTube. YouTube, we got 60 of y'all with 18 likes. That's ghetto AF. That's ghetto AF, because you know you vibing. But hold on real quick. Whoa! I thought I cut the air on. It is hot. Okay, let's see. You say, yup, great mistakes. Great Lakes. Wow. Ashe. Let's see what we got. Guave said, YouTube, I can stingy with the likes. No, for real. For real. That's crazy, huh? Okay, that's all I feel like. I was about to get some more cards, but I feel like what I got is what we need right now. Ashe. Jerry coming in with the Exodus. Jerry came in and Jerry got escorted out. But Jerry came in with the Exodus, and all I heard was, this is my Exodus. This is my Exodus. Woo! We got the world. Been around the world and The world. The world. So, like I said, a lot of y'all have been traveling through just the depths and the versions and aspects of you, the past, the present, the future, just really traveling spiritually, mentally, emotionally, just trying to navigate, understand, overstand some energy here. Some of y'all have like a very high calling.
I hope you'll sleep downstairs, so you want me to bring you my stuff up here now?
Yeah, that's not gonna work, Mari, because we're gonna be down there moving and stuff. You'll be okay, babe. Face your fears. Thank you for the inspiration. Love you. I gotta get back to work, baby. You drink your tea?
No, you made tea.
I did. You didn't see the note on the bed?
No.
Wow, I had it right there. Go look. And drink your tea, then go to bed. So, time to face your fears. My niece, she's scared. One of my nieces said she saw a bug. One of my nieces said she saw a bug in the room 4 nights ago, whenever it was. And so my oldest niece came home because she was with grandma. And so she been avoiding sleeping in the room because she had a past situation where a roach was in her damn sheets or in her bed. And so she like, I'm scared. I've been here before and I saw a bug. The next time I saw it, it was in my bed. So she keep trying to run from the damn room. Bitch, we gonna be downstairs. She was able to do that last night because we was up till 2 o'clock in the morning. But tonight, me and the guys be downstairs lounging, cooking, and talking and things. And so she thought she was gonna be able to sleep down there again tonight. No, this is the day. You gotta go back into bed. And what's for you is for you. If that roach or the bug, whatever bug, because my niece didn't say it was a roach, but whatever bug, whether it's a roach, a spider, if it's going to be in that bed, it's going to be in that bed. If it ain't, it ain't. So There could be something that you're still running from. Like I said, maybe some of us may suffer from PTSD. You know, we're scared of revisiting a space. Some of us are at our lowest. Some of us were at our lowest. Again, and this is a moment to remind yourself, because I was thinking about this as well. I was picking up on somebody who was at their fucking lowest, like in a space that you've never been before. Maybe it's insecurity. Maybe it's financially. Maybe you're sleeping on somebody's couch. Maybe you don't even have somebody's couch to sleep on. Maybe you don't have no money. Maybe, I don't know what that looks like for you, right? But it was this energy of starting from scratch and you remembering what this feels like to not have no fucking money. You remember what it feels like to not have no damn car. You remember what it feels like to not have no damn job. And let this be the thing that keeps you moving forward. That keeps, because we talked about the wheel, you know, turning in your favor, energy pivoting, you know, harvest coming in. Don't forget to lean into logic and not just the emotions. And I had an evolved perspective as well, because I believe on Friday's message I channeled, use your emotions as data, not directions. Use your emotions as data, not direction. And I challenged myself on that, and it's more so I was challenged rather on that. And it was use your emotions as data to direct you in alignment with the path or the person or the goals that you set out to accomplish. Use your emotions, use the energy as data to direct you. So where is the energy? Where is spirit directing you? You know, we talk about angel numbers. Those are angle numbers directing you. But do you even understand them? Do you even understand them? Right? So let's see what we got. Following the world. Welcome in, Guave. Victoria said, baby almost ready to make his grand entrance. For sure. I'm so excited. You said just keep scorpions out of my house. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, so this is heavy on, you know, like I said, you stepping out of your comfort zone and owning and being honest about, hey, I'm scared. Come on, didn't I just say the wheels are turning and here go the wheel of fortune? Here go the wheel of fortune and we have depression in reverse. Wheel of fortune and depression in reverse. So like I said, you're moving out of this space. You're moving out of this space. So whatever it is that you're depressed about, feel it, allow for it to process, but know that it's making its way out. This is your granddaddy. Some of us still have yet to really grieve or heal from some energy that has transitioned onto the other side. Some of us have lost siblings or, you know, ancestors who we really felt a deep or had a deep connection with. And it's like, it hasn't been the same since they left. It hasn't been the same since they left. I haven't been the same since I left. I just feel alone, or, you know. But we have the wheel of fortune. The universe is working in your favor. So don't let those dark thoughts, like we talked about, get the best of you. Don't let the dark thoughts get the best of you. Don't let the dark thoughts direct you deeper into the hole of why you should separate yourself. Because there could be certain things that maybe you feel like, ooh, this was a sign. It's time for me to cut it off. Ooh, this was a sign. It's time for me to fall back. And it's like, actually, no, it was a time for you to lean forward. I'm seeing Michael Jackson do the Eddie, are you okay? When he like leaned forward. So you trying to fall back, but no, Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie? I know Michael Jackson's birthday is on the Friday after next, on the 29th, my due date. So, and I'm hearing this is it. I'm hearing this is it. This is it was Michael Jackson's last concert before he transitioned. And I don't even think he got to finish it, or if he even started, but I know he was preparing for it. So again, this is a funeral. This is an ending. This is it. It's gotten as worse as it's going to get. And now this is the, this is where we start anew. Okay. And just like that Michael Jackson energy. Y'all know how impactful he was. Isn't it? Didn't Michael Jackson have a song about the world? What is it? You know, a lot of his songs were collective based, with that 2911 visionary energy. But I can't think of the song. I can't hear it clearly right now, so I'm gonna just continue to move as I think about it. I'm gonna continue to move, but my mind's like, hold on, I'm still there. I can't see it right now. Heal the world. Wasn't that it? No, I'm not talking about They Don't Care About Us. Na 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 na. Anybody used to have the Wii back in the day? We got all the white on today. Anybody used to have the Wii? Because they used to have the Michael Jackson game, and that was one of the songs on the Wii. Y'all remember that? Okay, so let's see. Ashe, that was the song. Yes. You said, I know the tune, but what's it called? Heal the World. So somebody made, like I said, somebody, you are that somebody. That's why you in this space, head ass. Don't be trying to exempt yourself. Yup, I'm talking to you. You have a major role to play here in your world, in whatever way that looks like. So like I said, you trying to fall back, Fat Joe? No. And y'all know Fat Joe used to be fat and he lost weight. So somebody may be going on a weight loss journey too. Somebody may be going on a weight loss journey. Or maybe you lost some unexpected weight. Like depression or something may have taken a toll. Maybe you're not as strong or as muscular as you used to be or something like that. Peace and love to all of you joining. Thank you so much, William. You said no, it's called Earth Song. Okay. Well, Heal the World, Earth Song, all of it. Let's get along. Let me see. What we got? We got Dress It Up in Reverse. Dress It Up in Reverse. So you may be challenged to actually, it's time for application. We're in the age of information, but it's time for application. This is, have you on practice what you preach? You may have so many encouraging words for everybody and their motherfucking mama. And then when it come to you and that mind, it's chaos and motherfucking drama. And so with this Dress It Up in Reverse, this is a reminder for you to tell yourself that same stuff that you be telling everybody else. Okay, this is a time for you to, because some of you may have thought that you wouldn't experience certain things. You may not have thought you would be where you are today. You may not have seen or prepared or even thought that you would be divorced or a widow or a single parent or, like I said, jobless, homeless, or whatever it is, you know. What we got? I'm seeing a white Cadillac. It's really like a cream Cadillac. Not sure if somebody has that. We have Win Money in Reverse. Dress It Up in Reverse. Win Money in Reverse. So yeah. Somebody is full off of the humble pie. I'm seeing the scene from Matilda when the fat boy had to eat the chocolate cake and he was so full. I just saw that, but connected to the humble pie, where somebody's like, I'm tapped. I don't want no more pie. I don't want no more humble pie. Where the sweet cherry pie? Where is the sweet potato pie, bitch? Because I'm good on this. I'm good on this humble pie. I want my sweet potato pie. I want my sweet cherry pie. I want my pumpkin pie. I want, this ain't it. I am good on this humble pie. I got it. Win Money in Reverse. This is the 11. This is card number 11. Card number 11. Then we talk about August the 11th. We talked about August 29th. August 11th, that 11 energy that has to do with your visionary, higher consciousness, mastery of the mind, leadership energy. And with the win money in reverse, like I said, some of us are in a very unfortunate season, it feels like, or things are just slow when it comes to the money, but we turning that around. The wheel is turning around here. This is the energy of gain, winnings, luck, inheritance, return on investment. I have something written down here in regards to return of investment. And it is, I channeled the spiritual, your spiritual and material return. No, the spiritual and material return on your labor is greater than you can imagine. The spiritual and material return on your labor is greater than you imagined. So that's confirmation of that. But yeah, with this humble pie, somebody may have been up and they had a hard down. And it could have been public. But you about to rise in public too. Just as you fell in public, you about to rise in public. I'm seeing somebody trip. You know how like when you were a kid, and somebody would trip and then everybody would laugh. So I'm not sure if there was something that, you know, maybe you had to face, or you had to go back to a family member or like your family may have known that you fell hard or something like that, or something was you weren't able to keep it a secret or keep it all together like you were in the past. You may have, and this could be emotionally, you know, you may have broken down and you may have always been the strong one. The strong one. Like, I'm cool. I got it. I make ends meet. I'm good, you know, and you may be like at your weakest right now. Like, bitch, I ain't got it. And you can't even fake it type shit. But that's turning around. Apex, talking about some dumb white folks cherry pie. Clyde. I never had cherry pie. All right. Welcome into all of y'all joining YouTube. We still got on the lights. I'm about to hang up. I'm about to hang up the phone, YouTube. I'm about to hang up the phone. We got to go in reverse. Got to go in reverse. Remember I said lock me up. Throw away the key. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. I don't even want to take the assistant position. I don't want to take leadership position. Leave me alone. Like, and Spirit like, skirt. You thought you was about to leave. You thought you was about to leave, or you thought you were left. You thought that you were abandoned, right? Got to go in reverse. Walking away from toxicity. You like, oh, no, it's too toxic. I got to go. And Spirit, then I say, fall back. You try to fall back. And Spirit like, no, lean the fuck forward. Lean the fuck forward. Sit in this discomfort. Sit in this discomfort. Some of us may have already moved out of this energy. Well, maybe you was trying to run. And Spirit brought that ass back. 360. Y'all remember that show? Y'all remember that show, 360, when they used to be breakdancing on the floor and shit? That used to be my show. They used to have all the shows. Remember at 4 o'clock after you get out of school? 4 o'clock, that was the time. 4 o'clock was the time. And I'm just thinking, okay, I'm thinking about how, like, you know, when we get out of school, they'd have like a whole setup. Like at 4 o'clock, it was this show. What, 5 o'clock? Was 5 o'clock was when Maury came on. 6 o'clock. Then I don't know, I'll probably go to damn SpongeBob or something. And then 6:30, this show came on. And damn 8 o'clock, something came on Disney. They drawing the damn ears and shit. So there is definitely this divine order, this divine schedule, and something that you're going to want to tune into. Or it's one thing after the other. It's one thing after the other. It's one thing after the other. And I feel like this is your time. Like, you may still have homework to do, but there's something about something slowing down. Like, you're not going to have that much work to do. Maybe because you worked ahead, or you've been setting some kind of stuff up to make it flow easier or something like that. I'm seeing somebody on the school bus, like, do the work, or say they got 10 minutes left before class is over or something, so they like going ahead and doing the work. Somebody's like honed in, focused, like, I'm working ahead now so I can rest later, or I'm investing now so I'm investing in this stock, or I'm investing in this so this could go ahead and begin to accumulate that interest over time, or I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out so I can watch them shows later. Something like that. It's like, I'm gonna do this now. Somebody is heavily like focused on facing something now, right? Facing those fears now, leaning into that leadership now to make it easier for yourself later. So whatever it is that you're doing now, it may feel like, bruh, like, I just want to chill. I want to fuck around and like just go talk to my friends, or, you know, play fight on a school bus, or listen to my music on a school bus. But your spirit may be guiding you like, no, let's go ahead and maximize. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the opportunities that we have here now. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the time that we have here now. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the information or whatever it is that we have here now. Now. We got jury duty here. Got to go in reverse. Jury duty. Traffic citation. Not sure if somebody's name was scandalized, but I just heard they scandalized my name. But I'm getting this energy of speaking on your behalf. So this could be physically and this could be spiritually, where there's some energy speaking on your behalf when it comes to some unfair treatment, some injustice, some lies. Because with this traffic citation, I'm picking up on a dirty cop. Picking up on a dirty cop who pretty much just wanted to get somebody, like give somebody a ticket. But the dash cam though, because even if it wasn't a ticket, that dash cam though. So I'm picking up on the under surveillance energy where it's like spirit knows, God knows. I have something for that too. Woo! Right! Every effort that you have made is recognized in the seen and unseen realms. Every little bit, big bit of effort that you have made is being recognized in the spiritual and in the physical, in the seen and the unseen. Somebody may have thought they gotten away with something. They may have thought they deleted some footage. They may have thought that they got this good story, or they may be spiritually backed by maybe powerful beings and things like that. But your team though, your ancestors, your heart, justice will always be served for you as long as you operate from a heart space. Because even like, you know, there are some people who do dirty and they still get off in court, right? But that karma always pays off. They may go home and then they next thing you know, they gone, or they come home and they have to carry that burden on them, knowing that they got away, knowing that they lied, knowing that they abused that person or sexually assaulted that person or killed that person or whatever. They have to carry that. So regardless of what it looks like in court, some of us may actually be going through some court stuff right now. And it may seem like justice is not being served. It's like, what the fuck? Justice is not being served because this is bullshit. We have hardcore facts here. I have receipts, whatever. And it's just like they, you know, maybe the courts are like nonchalant, or it's just not seeming to work out in your favor, but trust that it is. Trust that it is. So don't let that change or shift your heart posture to where now you're operating out of a lower vibration because it just doesn't seem to karmically pay out in a way that you thought it would. Okay? And some of you, there's something that's going to come full circle. A case could be reopened, where maybe it closed out and something is being reopened. And now you're about to see, oh, shoot, I just some stuff had to happen. I had to navigate some spaces, or they had to get more evidence or something like that. And now something's ready to be reopened, like I said. And this is not just physical court. I'm talking about whatever matters it is that you're dealing with. Relationship, at the job, whatever that is for you, spiritually, physically, like I said. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't know who needs to hear this, because we got the got to go in reverse. So this is spirit like, hold on. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Spirit like, hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Hold it on. You're in the middle of transition, so just pause. Pause. I'm seeing a boat on the water. Your emotions, gather them, gather them, gather them. And when I speak of emotions, I am not speaking of just crying. Like, gather your emotions, stop crying, stop crying. No, I mean, not just making decisions based off of what you feel right now in this present moment. You feel this way now, and then tomorrow you feel another way, and then tomorrow you hear, like, no, what is your vision? What is the big purpose here? Okay? So with this, somebody may want to emotionally check out. This is not time for you to check out. Check in, clock in. Okay? So y'all go ahead and leave down below. I receive my harvest with ease, knowing it is divinely timed. I receive my harvest with ease, knowing it is divinely timed. Or you could keep it short. I receive my harvest with ease. Or if you want to really embody that energy of knowing, declare the rest. I receive my harvest with ease, knowing it is divinely timed. Something ain't working no more. I'm literally hearing the conversation I just had with my niece again, where I was like, Mari, that's not going to work tonight. That's not going to work tonight, Mari. What you did last night is not going to work tonight. So maybe in the past you were just so quick to leave, or so quick to turn a page, or so quick to cut something off, or so quick to end something, and that's not going to work tonight. Somebody may have been getting away with something that's like, yeah, not going to work tonight. Not going to work tonight. I'm seeing somebody thinking they about to go into the job, and they get fired on their day off, bitch. You was already off, but you thought that you was going to keep doing the same thing. You fired. You fired. So somebody could have definitely been in a position to where they wasn't moving in integrity or something like that. That dirty cop energy. That dirty cop energy. Like, you thought you was about to clock in. Yeah, no, we saw the dash cam. We saw the dash cam. Somebody could have stole money or something like that. Because I remember I seen a clip on Instagram not too long ago, and it was a clip from somebody's personal camera in their house, and it was a medic. Like, I guess some kind of somebody had some health issues, and the paramedics came, and the medic was in the person's house, and they saw their wallet there. They went through the wallet and they took some money, and then they looked up, saw the camera, and they tried to put it back. And the medic was supposed to be there to try to help the person in whatever way they needed help with. But they were so busy being selfish, trying to take the person money, but they were caught on surveillance. So somebody could be trying to take something back. Like, somebody could be trying to do some reversal work. Like, hold on. Hold on. Can I undo this? It's too late. It's too late. You already caught on camera. You were already caught on camera. I didn't walk out the store yet. Yep, you didn't walk out the store yet, but we saw you put the shit in your bag, so that you will be held accountable for. Well, it was mine. You didn't pay for it. You did not pay for it. Well, can I pay for it now? Yeah, you're going to pay for it now, but not in the way that you think. We're not just going to take your money and let you go about your day. No, you're going to pay the courts, right? You're going to pay your karmic debt now. You're going to pay tax bill. You're going to pay the courts. It is not a fucking courthouse in the background. So that's why it's important that we continue to be mindful and intentional with that of which we are putting out. Because you're going to pay too. I'm going to pay too. Nobody's exempt. Nobody exempt. Trust me, it's a slice, it's a whole pie that go by the name of humble right over there waiting for you again. So don't fumble. Collection. It's pay up time. It's pay up time. I love this for you. I'm thinking, I just heard Kevin Gates, and I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. You know, we never really know, even when we think we do, especially when it comes to what's on social media and things like that and people's relationship. You never really know. But how Kevin Gates was with Drika, and you know, he had that whole thing with Brittany Renner, whatever that was, and they reported that Drika, his first wife, had filed for divorce. And she just been, you know, she haven't been like acknowledging or talking about any of the shenanigans and things like that. And I read somewhere where it was like, Kevin is going to, he gonna be hurt when he see her pull up with her next person. They were childhood like lovers and things like that. So I'm not sure. That's what I'm picking up though. Like somebody's gonna be hurt when they see just how much you've risen, or they're gonna be hurt when they see what you've accomplished or something like that, what you've been gifted. Somebody's gonna be hurt. We have the vehicle repairs in reverse. Yeah, this is like energy that was put in a way to stop you. I'm seeing the, you know, like when they do the high-speed chase, I don't know what it's called, but when they lay out the spikes to flatten the tires, that's what I'm seeing for collective. This could be connected to past life, this life. You could have cursed yourself in ways that you weren't aware of, but somebody was definitely trying to flatten somebody's tires to stop them from going where, look, this got to go, to stop them from going where their higher self or spirit or wherever it was that they were trying to go. But your work has opened doors that nobody can close. Your work has opened doors that nobody can close. You thought you flattened my tires, but you ain't know I had a whole new tire in the back. And I ain't talking about no donut, bitch. I ain't talking about no donuts. Donuts! I'm not talking about no donuts. Okay? Somebody riding on a donut right now, they see me rolling, chameleonaire head ass. They hating, patrolling. Let me have this traffic citation. Trying to catch me riding dirty. But I'm gonna be fresh as hell if the feds watching, bitch. Okay, what we got? What we got? The High Priestess. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. What's this High Priestess? Hold on, let me see. What's this High Priestess? We got the Intruder in reverse. This says sneaky ass. I see you, peekaboo, head ass. This is, oh shit, the camera on me. Head ass. With the High Priestess and the Intruder in reverse, I need you to trust your intuition. Lean into it. Somebody could be showing you truth. You may see somebody literally goddamn possessed, bitch, or you may see spirits around them. You may have certain dreams that you just know that's confirmation of what you already know. I ain't talking about dreams that just kind of like enlighten you to something, and then you're like, oh, I had a dream, and that's what it is. Martin Luther King head ass. But it's more so like, no, you've already been knowing. It's been showing up. You've been getting downloads, and then a dream happened too, and you're just like, yeah, nah, this is what the fuck it is. Somebody could have heavy Scorpio. But with this High Priestess and Intruder in reverse, somebody may try to enter your property illegally or take away your belongings without your permission. I ain't walk out the store yet. I didn't break in the house to take nothing. I was just I thought this was my house. You thought it was. No, the fuck you didn't. You know this wasn't your shit. Somebody know that something won't right. So let spirit work with them. Let your ancestors work with them. Some of y'all may need to do like a book a justice ritual. CrystalineMars.com. Some of y'all can benefit from a justice ritual, or even a truth unveiled ritual. But this is heavy on karmic justice for sure. All right, y'all, we about to close out. They see me rolling. We got a traffic citation here at the bottom of the deck in reverse. They hating, patrolling, now they gonna trust me riding dirty. But traffic citation in reverse. Like I said, whatever it was, this intrusion. Hold on real quick. Hold on. This intrusion, this depression, this financial oppression, this energy got to go, but it's going to be, it's not just getting a slap on the hand. It's not getting a slap on the hand. Y'all know you with this high priestess, with this scorpion energy, even if you're not a Scorpio, you don't have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, nobody's a Scorpio. That scorpions, didn't Lovely say no scorpions in the house? And why dubs? That scorpion sting. That scorpion sting. You don't fuck around with Scorpios. Don't fuck around with Scorpios. Somebody may have fucked around and found out. They didn't know that you was quote unquote chosen. They didn't know that you be in your bag. They didn't know. Wait. But the truth about to reveal, the truth is about to show. And whatever was slow for you, like I said, that energy is definitely is being redirected, okay? So I do want to close out with like some OG real quick. Thank y'all, YouTube. We still a little ghetto with the likes, but y'all did. I'm gonna give y'all a little credit. We got 42. If we could get the likes up on YouTube, thank you a lot. It helps us a ton when it comes to expansion and algorithm and things like that. I don't think I got any love offerings for readings tonight. I do have one baby boo on queue. Charmaine, I could not forget about you. So if y'all do want a reading, this is your time to send your love offerings in. But we gonna transition very soon. Dennison said, but this is the Batmobile. Ashe. And why Dev said, yes, I said it. Let's see. They didn't know that you were intuitive. They didn't know that you had spiritual rank. I said spiritual wank. So somebody's spirit guy is like, I told you, like I got you. I suck at winking, so don't do me. But I'm getting like that wanky energy where your spirit team is like, I told you I got you. And my Dev said, yep, I got an Aquarius whose lives are coming out daily. Sheesh. You said I missed the OG. Masterpiece, Ashe. Graffiti said I ride on bulletproof. Living like we bulletproof. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. I said we load it, cock it, and we shoot. I was talking about music earlier, and I was talking about how every now and then I listen to my hip hop, right? My little trap. But I was like, but honestly, most of the times I don't be in that vibe. And most times I don't want to be in that vibe. And so some of y'all, like I said, you may have been in that era where you was like, you keep on fucking around. I'm going to go get my gun. You know, you may have been in your bag where maybe you did some spell work. You threw some bitches in the freezer. Or, you know, you did some bitch return to send us times a million or whatever. Right? You did something you want to fuck around. I'm going to let your ass find out. You may have, and even if it wasn't spiritually like that, right? Maybe you told a motherfucker off, or you gave a motherfucker a dose of their own medicine, or you like just checked out, you ghosted. I don't know, right? Some of y'all was like, I'm choosing to not lean into that anymore. I'm going to fall back and I'm going to let the shit fall in place. All right, let me see. You handled that situation appropriately here. All right, y'all, my cheeks starting to hurt again. I'm getting too smiley. Let me take a sip real quick. Hold on. And let me breathe. Bitch, I don't be breathing when I be up here talking. One and then a two and then a three, then you gotta breathe, bitch. Masterpiece. I ain't been bitchy in a few days, y'all. Masterpiece says, speaking of music, the songs haven't been playing. Is there a specific reason? Well, I'm sure it is a specific reason. But yeah, tonight, for whatever reason, it just went out. And I was like, okay. No music. So yeah. Michael. SB over there laughing. Yup. What we got? And some of y'all had to do some shit. There was some shit that had to be motherfucking done. You had to get your hands a little dirty. You had to do a leave me the fuck alone. You had to fight, bitch. You had to. You had to. To protect you. To protect yours. And then after you did enough, it's like... I'm seeing somebody like get their ass beat. It's like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. It's like, all right. And your ancestors or your God, your house, I was like, all right, now let's go ahead and let's go. Let's go ahead and leave. Let's go ahead and leave. You did what you needed to do. Let's go ahead and leave. Let's go ahead and transcend. Let's go ahead and level up. Let's go ahead and leave that be. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. And somebody maybe, they beat my ass. And did. What the fuck did you do? And did. You keep on fucking around. I counted to 10, bitch. I counted to 10. I asked you to leave me alone. I ignored you. I asked God to move it out my way. And you still wanted to stay. So you got what you got. You did. Yup. Yup. And to whoever that resonates with, for whoever that resonates with, by you holding yourself accountable and being like, you know what? Yup, I did. You know what? I did drag it a little bit too. You know, I kind of did. I got carried away, you know, or maybe I could have handled that better. Like I said, things are always working out for you because, one, a lot of you take accountability, and two, your heart posture was always in a good space. It just was betrayal. It was betrayal, or, you know, maybe just being taken advantage of, or maybe even fear just caused you to do some things. Maybe you not understanding caused you to do some things. And at the end of the day, you took that time to, rather after the situation or in the middle of the situation, you took that time to reflect and hold yourself accountable. Like, that wasn't cool. Maybe I could have went about it differently. And that is what changed everything for you. That is what paid your karmic debt off. But the moment you continue to go up there and testify and lie, that's going to continue to follow you. And that's what this other external energy for some of us that I'm picking up on, like somebody may be lying, or trying to paint a picture to make it seem like it's worse than what it was, or trying to paint a picture to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. We got big money grip. Let me hold something. We got big money grip. So we're closing out now for collective. Your ancestors will be gifting you no later than 8/29. Job well done. Some of y'all about to have some big money grip energy. So congratulations to all of you who are going to be receiving this financial increase. Let me hold something. Let me hold something. We got the cash out, all the information down below. It is appreciated, returned, and multiplied, okay? Some of our lovelies have been asking what I want for my birthday. My birthday at 18. And I'm going to tell y'all, like I told a lovely, honestly, I have no personal desires. I'm just worried about getting the things that we need for my baby. That's my focus, baby. Okay? So if y'all want to gift me something for my birthday, y'all can send a love donation financially for the baby. Or y'all could go in our baby registry, which is down below in our description box and on our link tree on Instagram. But that's the birthday gift that I'd be open to receiving, honestly. I don't care about me right now. I just want to make sure my baby good. So, what we got? Big money grip. What else y'all got, ancestors? We closing out. Big money grip. We got take pics and record videos. Take pics and record videos. So this is something I'm hearing. Night to remember. Get ready tonight. Gonna make this a night to remember. Take pictures and record video. Big money grip. We got none of your business. Take pics and record videos. So not everybody is going to have access, and not everybody is going to know this big come up that you're going to have. You may be taking pictures and recording videos, but it's for your own sake. It may not be to post. It may not be the post. Ooh, guess what I dropped in my hand? Right here by my heart. It's a Sweet Life Manifesto. Sweet Life Manifesto, to those of you who don't know, it is a ritual service that I provide on CrystalineMars.com that assists you with aligning, attracting, manifesting the sweet life that you desire, whatever that looks like. Okay? So your ancestors will be gifting you with this sweet life. Some of y'all may want to book y'all rituals. This is a beautiful energy to work with because it's literally in harmony with the August energy that we're in right now. And so your ancestors will be gifting you with this sweet life, right? No later than 8/29, August 11th. We have resilience here. So then I say keep going because you've been going. We got dress to impress here. Dress to impress. So some of y'all are going to be feeling, a lot of you, all of you are going to be feeling just as good as you're looking. A lot of you are going to be looking as good as you feel. Like I said, some of y'all about to have some body transformations. Somebody in this room or a few, not really too fine. Maybe you got a little fupa. I don't know. You know, maybe the men in the room, you might have a little plush up here. You know, I don't know. Whatever these insecurities, like body insecurities, maybe, or maybe your wardrobe a little wonky right now. You know, you might have certain clothes on repeat. Maybe you need some new shoes or something like that. And you don't worry, level up. Level up, level up. Okay, give me 2 more and we moving on. Y'all, I got 21% on my phone. Let's go ahead and charge it. Come on, 21. That's that world card energy. Yep. Let's go ahead and get that juice. What we got? Give me, I don't know how many I said, but give me 2 more. 2 more. We got healing the past. Your ancestors will be gifting you no later than 8/29. Job well done because you healed the past. Because you healed the past. Because you've been doing the work. Healing the past is also a ritual and a guided meditation service that I provide. Don't forget, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, wealth, prosperity, is in Cancer, calling for us to really pour even more into our family, into our healing, into our nurturing, not even just with our family, but with ourselves. And that is where our expansion is going to come from. You may be trying to build family and all these things externally, and you're trying to neglect the family, your blood family. You try to neglect your family matters, but forgetting that your family matters. And that is where your jackpot energy is. Okay, give me 1 more. Give me 1 more. Your ancestors will be gifting you no later than 8/29. Job well done. Thank you. Y'all, I want to scream, bitch. We got congrats. You've been approved. Influencer. I said I was done. Influencer. Ooh, 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 da, 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 me. I told y'all, with the world, with your purpose, I don't care, from the minor, from the micro to the macro, from the minor to the major, you are needed. You are needed. You matter. So now take the information, and it's now time for the actual application, and help those who are in the same field as you, who need the same heal as you. Okay, but your ancestors closing out with congrats. You've been approved. Congrats, you've been approved. So let it unfold. And know whatever is disapproving is just not in alignment. It's not in alignment with your highest self. It's not in alignment with the desires of your heart. Or this may even go beyond the desires of your heart. Because sometimes we want the very thing that is poisonous to us, that is toxic to us. Because maybe we can't quite decipher, like, or put our finger on what it is that we want. So we attach to a specific thing. But it's like, no, it's just the energy. And so when that thing rejects you, you're like, oh, that thing's rejecting me. It's like, because it's not that thing that you want. That thing, head ass, it's this, you know? So let's close out with our declaration, which is, I accept the gifts, bitch. Because ain't nobody doing all that. I accept the gifts from my ancestors. I am open to receive the gifts from my ancestors. I accept the gifts from my ancestors. I am open to receive the gifts from my ancestors. This sweet life manifesto. This big money grip. I love that for y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and now transition over to the personal readings. Y'all stay with us. I'm not sure if Brother Lagos is joining us tonight. He may. I'm going to text him really quick and see. But I think I have only one lovely. Like I said, if you do want a reading, this is your time. If not, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Joining tonight. He was supposed to cook me some dinner tonight, so I don't know if he going to do it. 1010 could be significant as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Charmaine. Charmaine wanted an ancestral read. Ashe. Michael said, thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing this space. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. All right. What we got for Charmaine? Lakita said, I accept the gifts. Thanks, ancestors. Okay, Brother Lagos is not joining. You sent in for a reading from Brother Lagos. Okay, so meet us here tomorrow, Lakita. Meet us here tomorrow. He should be here tomorrow. But he's not joining tonight, he said. Okay. What we got? Gravi said, oh, bye, Nani. Okay, Charmaine. What Charmaine need? Nobody want no reading tonight. Andre said, is this Wakanda forever? Seaman said, you an angle. Actually, I'll take that. I think he meant angel, but I'll take the angle too. In what direction am I pointing you? Okay, come on. What Charmaine need to know in regards to her question that she had? I know Charmaine's not in the room with us right now, or I don't think she is. She said she probably was going to be asleep, so she's going to catch a replay. Ooh, yes. So Charmaine, you wanted to know what your ancestors, how they felt about, you know, where you are in your journey right now. And we have balance and harmony. So you're definitely in alignment when it comes to your purpose. When it comes to your purpose, this is card number 31, which adds up to 4, which is that Aquarius transcendental collective purpose energy. Transcendence. I already said that. So yes, you're definitely in alignment with your higher self, which is great. We have fertile ground in reverse. I could not keep that in my hand. So this is a time, I'm not sure if you're like investing a lot of money into something or you're thinking about making a big investment and your answers are like, hold on, chill out. It's given like, the message that I'm getting from your ancestors, Charmaine, is to hold off on spending more money towards like maybe a project or something like that, or something that you're like putting your money into. It's like, it feels like it's like an endeavor or a project or a baby's, like something that you're working on. And Spirit's like, all right, you've poured enough into that. Now let's just water. Let's continue to like just water and add value or something to what you've already like planted. It's giving like, don't plant nothing else right now. Like, still grow, still like learn, be open, but this is like financial. I'm picking up heavily, Charmaine. Hold off on financial or big financial investments. Josh said I would like a reading. Of course, I'd love to give you one. The information is in the pinned comments below. If you send a love offering, I would love to give you a reading, okay? It's $10 for one yes or no, $15 minimum for a 6-card pull. If you want anything more in depth, send in more and I will exchange energy accordingly. And it's $20 for 3 yes or no's from the pendulum, okay? Brother Goss entered the room. Shikamu Baba. He said, Masterpiece Empress sent me an offering for retrograde reading. Which retrograde is she referring to? Masterpiece that sent me an offer. She's like, I need to know something now. For a general though. Okay. So Masterpiece, if you could bring clarity to Brother Lagass's question or answer his question. But Mercury retrograde does end tomorrow, Baba. So I'm not sure if she's talking about that. But she should be in the room in Instagram. So just hold tight for her to come back. Okay. Charmaine. Whoo, we have persistent patience. Yes. Yes. So this is confirmation. So we have card number 31, which is 4, card number 14, which is 5. So with this 5 energy, persistent patience, like I said, with that 5, that's Gemini and Virgo. Geminis can be like all over the place, hands in multiple hats and just, you know, just very busy. And so I feel like you have been very busy. And now with this persistent patience coming through your ancestors, like I said, just continue to water and just like watch something, still work towards something, but just be patient as something unfolds here. This could have to do with the ritual that you just did too. I know you just booked I just finished up your Better Business ritual because I'm picking up on this peacock energy with Oshun. And Yemen, y'all, with the healing the past as well. We got miracles in motion. Now this is card number 42, which adds up to 6. So we got 4, 5, 6. I told you, like, things are moving. Things are moving, and they're moving because you're continuously, intentionally moving. We got miracles in motion. 42. That karmic or that order and balance. I'm getting order and okay. There is a message from your ancestors. They want you to pause because you're going to receive whatever it is that you need so you can reinvest in something. We got God's plan here. We got 2 days. So there could be something that come within the next 4 to 2 days. But yeah, just kind of like let the support come in, rather it's financially, you know, maybe ideas, whatever it is, let that come in, and that's going to be the energy that you can use to put back into your business or whatever this is that you're doing, Charmaine. I got you. Masterpiece. Brother Lagasse asked, what retrograde were you referring to? Thank you, Julio. Or Julio. You already knew, Leo. We have unapologetic, card number 4, that transcendental energy again. We have trials and tribulations, card number 18, that 9. So this is nice. This is nice. With the unapologetic and the trials and tribulations. There could be what it looks like is resistance on the surface, Charmaine, but this is to force you to slow down. Isolation, speaking of slow down, isolation and introspection. Card number 9 again, showing up again. So yeah, you're definitely in the middle of transition. We talked about that with today. Well, you're in transition. Today is episode 496, stream 496, and that 9 is in the center, that transformative energy. You would definitely benefit from a winds of change ritual. It'll be most potent for me to work that in the 9th month. So if that does resonate with you, check that out on the website, the Winds of Change with Oya. to help you when it comes to navigating these transformations that you are undergoing, because it has everything to do with like old paradigms breaking down. So this is big stuff. It's not there could even be like some deaths or like some heavy endings that are coming as a part of this ending. So I would definitely recommend that you work with Oya and or book a ritual for that protection and coverage, guidance, and navigating this transition with ease. But you're doing just what needs to be done. Just kind of slow down, like I said, when it comes to over investing. Okay? So that's what I got. All right, so next up we have Lakita. Lakita, where you at? Where you at with the answer to the question? Peace and love to all of y'all who have joined us. Stardust said, I'm listening in the background and would happily accept a reading if time. I do have time, not to wait, but I do have one reading that I'm about to conduct now. If you would like to send your love offering in, you can send it through Super Chat on YouTube, or you can send it down below. It's $10 for one yes or no, $15 for a 6-card pull. If you want more, send more and I'll exchange, or $20 for 3 yes or no's. So if I don't have any lovelies after this, we're just going to go ahead and close out. So this is your moment. Speak now, forever hold your peace. We got earthquake in Turkey and Greece. Okay, what we got? Okay, so Lakita wants a general. Masterpiece said the one we currently in now. Girl, it's like 4 planets in retrograde, if you didn't know. It's like 4 planets in retrograde. Who we got? We got Neptune in retrograde. We have Chiron in retrograde. We got Pluto in retrograde. What else we got in retrograde? Mercury goes back direct. I want to say it's one more. Or that might be it. But yeah, it's like 3 or 4 planets in retrograde. What was the most recent one that just went retrograde? That was Chiron. All right. Lakita won the general. Okay, but you got something here, Lakita. Oh, Chiron. So Asali, Lakita B wants, are you cooking my food? Bye-bye. I don't smell nothing. Lakita wants a Chiron retrograde reading. Chiron, do you know what your Chiron placement is, Lakita? That may help him as well when it comes to giving you, some guidance on maybe how to navigate or what to expect based off of your Chiron. If you don't know, I'd recommend you look it up real quick. Or you don't got to do it right now, just by the time he do your reading. Okay, so I'm on you though, so don't go nowhere, Lakita. Lakita, what it do with a beater? Okay. What Lakita need to know right now? We got highly sensitive. You said that too, Lakita. You said that it's been heavy, but you've been pushing through. Highly sensitive. This is card number 28, which adds up to 10. Today is the 10th. Let me see. What's up with this highly sensitive energy? What messages do we have surrounding this? Highly sensitive. I'm hearing make it about you, not them. So the message with that is steer away from victim. Yeah, we have the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. Your Chiron. Yeah. So look at what because your Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is the wounded healer. And with that being retrograde, like I said, that is, as a collective, we are being encouraged, invited by the energy that is being ignited, that is being resurfaced to get back to the core of our wounds and to heal those things. So definitely I would do some as you are seeking clarity around this Chiron retrograde. It will be retrograde until January 2nd. So definitely get the information that you can, and delve a little deeper too. And this is the time where you really want to conduct that healing, because this is going to determine how you enter and carry out this next upcoming 9 years as we enter 2026. So this is definitely a time where you want to dig deep and do the work. Dig deep, do the work. Take accountability, past life traveling as well, spiritual contract breaking, like heavy on healing for you. We got HVAC malfunction. HVAC malfunction. So yeah, highly sensitive. It may just feel like your I don't know if your house is a hot mess. I don't know if you're kind of like even if your house is not a hot mess, you may be slipping when it comes to mopping or sweeping, or maybe there's dust in certain corners, or maybe your doorway or something like that. But I am getting like this cluttered energy, so you could definitely benefit from clearing and energetic clearing, getting you some Palo Santo, getting you some sage, but also like getting rid of old things that you're just ready to let go of, rather it's through charity, donation, throw that bitch in the trash. I'm good for throwing something in the trash, because I'd be like, I ain't going I'm not going no good with, bitch. I don't feel like all that. I'm just doing the trash, bitch. But yeah, I do feel like there's a deep energetic clearing that needs to happen. And then followed by a coverage. So you could burn your white sage and then follow up with your dragon's blood, or lead with your dragon's blood and follow up with your white. Yeah, lead with your dragon's blood to clear out, follow up with your white sage, but you also need to do a physical cleanse as well. Okay? We got a 10 of coins. HVAC malfunction, 10 of coins. So there could be some worries about your money situation. Not sure if your money is a little funny, or you just like, you just have just enough to get by. But I do pick up on some frustration here. And your ancestors do have like this inheritance here for you, but you got some work to do before you're able to really handle that. You got work to do so you can know how you need to spend that, what you need to invest that in, or something like that. So I do see there are some money lessons that you still need to learn too, though. Maybe when it comes to like what you're investing or how you spend your money. Masterpiece said, I cleaned up and cleared a lot of stuff today. I do need to fold this laundry. Okay, great. So you're already in alignment with that energy. Okay, great. Woo, yes, yes. Ooh, I love this. I told you. So you have the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is the transformation that's happening within the psyche, like when it comes to your like emotional space in your relationships. But I told you, like, your ancestors definitely have this inheritance here for you, this bundle of joy, but there is some work that needs to be done. The next 9 months could be significant. 9 to 10 days could be significant as well. That is going to put us yeah, as I be quiet, I hear something through the walls. Not sure. My niece supposed to be asleep, so I'm not sure if she's talking to her sister in the room, but I can hear when I be quiet. So your ancestors are definitely calling for you to just listen, And again, apply the information, apply the knowledge. There could be a relationship coming in with somebody that has a kid. Their kid could be like 7 years old or something like that too. So there could be, a potential relationship coming in too that you need to go ahead and do this healing for, because you're not going to be 100% healed per se, but there is certain energy that needs to be cleared out in order for you to align and let this in. I am picking up on a son though. I'm picking up on a little boy. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Lakita. All right. All right. So I think that's it for tonight. I don't smell my food. I ain't trying to be rude. Caroline. Okay, Graffiti gave you the information, Caroline. Caroline. She's a reason for the word witch. Graffiti said, I love your voice. Oh, you do? Shame. I shoo, bitch. Miss Caroline just sending her love. I would love a live reading to, what you say, Miss Caroline? Crash into a ditch, just playing. She need a golden calculator to divide. So collectively, there was the guys asked my niece something about division and she was struggling. She was like, normally I use my calculator to divide. So yeah, there could be something because we got assisted living here in reverse. So there could be something that maybe you was leaning on in the past that calculated something to get a quick fix or a quick answer, something like that. And it's like, yeah, no, we're just gonna do it without that calculator though. To divide. Miss Carolyn or Caroline. What you need, Miss Caroline? General love, career, past, present, future, ancestral, higher self. What you need to know, babe? Welcome in. Caroline the Gemini. Okay. Interesting. Vibe came through with the music and the Beatles. Why you got the Beatles? Hey, y'all on TikTok as well. Miss Caroline. I don't smell my food. Ooh, that's collective right now. Like, say I wake up and smell a coffee, but bitch, is the coffee brewing? Is the coffee brewing? I've been breathing. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Past, present, future. Y'all be killing me. Tell me some past, present, future. So a general, okay. The past and the future is present. All right, I got you. Thank you, Robert. Mr.com said, hi, first time here, welcome. So let's see what Miss Caroline needs today. Are you new, Miss Caroline, or were you just in the shadows and you chose to come out today? Either way, let's see what you need right now. So what we're going to do, since you said past, present, future, and you sent in what you sent in, we're going to do 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we're going to do 2 for the past. Give me 2 for the past energy from Miss Caroline. Okay, god damn. Okay, we got electrical issue. You've been in the shadows. Welcome out into the light. Miss Caroline. We got audit in reverse. Electrical issue in reverse. Audit in reverse. Okay, what's present energy for Miss Caroline? We got tax bill. Nice. In alignment with the collective energy for sure. Damn, Miss Caroline. We got the Queen of Swords. Nice. What else? So what's the future? Woo! We got accident in reverse. One more. Thanks. Ooh-wee! Long road in reverse. It's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh! Queen of Cups upright. So. The overall energy, the overall message is to definitely speak kindly to yourself, speak positively over your life and all of the situations, the scenarios that play out. Okay, you could definitely benefit from grounding. So maybe eating more avocados, wearing the colors green, wearing or meditating with your root crystals, such as like your jaspers. Your pyrite would be great at this time as well. Black obsidians, and eating your watermelons, wearing your reds as well, browns. So reds, browns, and your greens I'm getting. You want to connect with those energies, wear those energies. But in the past, I do see that there was a lot of resistance when it comes to just your works. You may have been trying to like just do certain paths. It's like distractions, like my niece, them talking back there. So I'm not sure. There could have been like just things coming in trying to distract you. It could have been voices. It could have been people. It could have been just things that would just obstacles that would be put in your way. And I do feel like this discouragement that did come through, but you kept hurling over. I'm seeing a track meet, and you know how they hurdle? They do the hurdles. And I'm seeing like somebody, their foot keep hitting the things and they keep falling down, but they're still jumping over. And so I do feel like you've definitely been resilient here. And so this present energy, we have the tax bill and the Queen of Swords. And so there's definitely this revelation when it comes to truth, because in the past, you know, it could have been a lot of deception, a lot of just blurred lines, and it may have been hard for you to just see the good that was actually always there for you. But there's definitely some clarity and some independence that could be financial and even mental that's coming through for you. I do feel like you have overcame some mental blockages or just doubts, maybe even dark thoughts here. Do you have Scorpio energy? Are you born on the 9th or 18th? Or Aquarius? I'm picking up on Aquarius as well. So, and then, so for your future energy here, we have accident in reverse and we have long road in reverse. So this is a lot of serendipity energy where you may, that's why it's important that you speak life and light over your life, because it's heavy on like, you may be speaking about something and then next thing you know, it shows up in your reality. And it is not a coincidence. But there, things are coming through sooner than later with this long road in reverse. It could have been a long road of you just, you know, persevering, again, running, healing, developing, mastering something. And I do see that road now coming to an end, and you're going to be at another crossroads where you're going to be able to make a decision to embark on something new. Embark on something new. So I would recommend that you begin to listen to some uplifting songs. Be very intentional with the music that you listen to. Like, yeah. And if you find yourself listening to the normal music that you listen to, if it is not resonating with who you are becoming or what you're calling into your life, go ahead and flip that song. You're born on June 10th. Pluto and Scorpio in 3rd house. Okay. Oh yeah, you did say it does say Caroline the Gemini. So with that Gemini, that's just you balancing out those that light and that shadow within you. But your Pluto is in Scorpio. So yeah, definitely a lot of challenges there. I can see that. You said totally correct. Needed to hear that. Ashe. So that's what I got for you. So we got emotional stability coming in for you. Mental stability coming in for you. Financial stability coming in for you. Okay. So congratulations. I love that for you. Thank you for, again, coming out of the shadows into the light, Miss Gemini. And I believe that's all of the love offerings that I got tonight. I'm about to go see what's going on with my food, baby boo, because I'm ready to eat. Thank y'all for sharing this space. And we invite you here tomorrow for stream 497. Nah, I mean. And yeah. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your morning, whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you, baby boo. Nakupenda. Ashe.